I probably can't understand them if I spend the time here, but in some places it's really wild, and I don't know how. Like, I think even like when we return to it in a year, probably won't know what the hell we were thinking when we went there. So it's really wild.
Wow, that sounds great though. I mean, at the same time, there's been a lot of new kind of techniques and stuff involved.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to ask, how many people kind of involved on this project? Maybe, your team. Roughly, was there some new people, or was it mostly some kind of older, more senior, experienced people?
It's both, because most of the team that were from Syria and me years back, they were so good on this, so they were the senior couples that did the heavy lifting. But we also had quite a few new guys here, some of them really great guys, fit into the team immediately, and they started doing incredible stuff. Some of them are still learning, some of them are still improving, and help with the more easier parts of the map. Actually, even some people actually left during the production into some other things. So it's hard to say like the exact number, but I think like around 30 people. And like the team that actually created this map. At some point, we even got help from a rescue team, because they were helping us finish some stuff that was stuck behind. So thanks even to them, because they are not just doing great stuff on the rescuing, but they are also helping with this DLC. And yeah, I think like 30 people on the map team, and countable people from the world.
There's always so much movement within your team. It's hard to kind of come and go at times as well, and that must present you yourself as a lead, because obviously people are moving kind of between different projects and stuff. You have to reassign people and stuff like this as well. It must be quite difficult for you as well.
There is an interesting question in the chat, like, did you also learn road to the Black Sea? Who do you think is the best? I didn't work I was actually preparing the area. Okay. Like that. I watched all, but I actually didn't work.
Okay. Interesting, but even so, that obviously it's coming Balkans region, and you have to kind of work with blending in different areas, like you said yourself earlier, different territories, different regions, and kind of making the blend between kind of flatlands and those lands in their scale must be quite difficult for yourself to kind of make the transitions quite seamless between different countries and different areas, right?
Most of the West Balkans is mountainous. It's also coastal part, so even from getting from the city, that is a port, so on the sea level, 300 meters inside our scale. Okay.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. And chat, let's get some positivity and love and more as well in the chat for the team. It's because, as you see, there's a lot of work put into this, and it's so must be quite relieving for you to kind of get to this point now where you can the countdown is on the chat. Everybody's thinking about it.
안녕. 바쁘다 바빠. 나야 바빠. 소리가 안 나. 이거 뭐 잘못. 아니 소리가 안 나. 나 아빠 돌아버리겠다. 이 소리가 안 나.
Minutes time, so the team rightly so, just enjoying their time, a little bit of a break, some nice drinks and food, I imagine, out in the kitchen, out somewhere with everybody that's watching right now as well. We'll be bringing you some,
there's
actually in the kitchen.
There's actually a party going on, right? Did it start already?
Did it sit? Yeah.
I would like to give a shout out to team members that
이거 핸드폰 소리가 안 나. 이거 좋댔어. 소리가 이 영상 소리만 들리는 이거 음이 안 들려. 이거 좋댔네. 이거 어떻게 되지? 좋댔네. 소리가 안 나네. 음성 소리가 하나도 안 나네. 이거 봐. 텍사스. 이거 텍사스야. 텍사스 부키. 나 좋댔네.
they don't actually had the opportunity to attend the party because they are working remotely and they are actually one is a ill member of his family and other is ill himself, so they weren't able to come to the office. Today, so greetings to Pavel Ostrovsky and Haris Kaniev that did a tremendous job on this DLC too, and shout out to them, shout out to them.
Shout out to them, big thank you, we appreciate it, of course. We have members from all over the place working for SEO software, in the office and around as well, so it's great to have so much expertise and skills involved in these sort of projects, and it really shows, when you're driving down the road here, you can really see how of the teams that were
이거 나와,
involved come
이렇게 나와.
together
이거
from
어떻게 되냐?
the vegetation team, who like to call themselves
이거
the
봐, 이렇게
vegetable
나오는데.
teams for some reason,
나
all the way
죽겠는데?
down to the signs, you know, the road network signs and
망했는데?
everything as well, and the blocks and the terrain and the road networks as well, and it just really has come together so nicely. I know that detail was a big factor to really kind of bring, you know, the culture and the cities and the towns to kind of life with the landmarks and the networks and the narrow roads, and we've even
나 죽겠네. 큰일 났네.
we've even seen as well today as we're driving, you know, even, you know, some older ladies selling some vegetables on the side of the road and stuff like this, you know, really just to show, you know, the culture there and how it is. And I imagine that was very important for you to kind of include those details.
Yeah, like 8 countries, 8 culture, 8 different cultures. So
나 이거
we
죽겠네.
try to do as much as we could, and primarily not do anything like wrong,
야,
because
웃을 일이 아니야. 지금 돌아버릴 거야. 인성이 안 나.
Words escape me. Sorry. But we wanted to do justice to all the countries. It was kind of hard because there is a complicated history in this region, and I hope we did a good job for all of them. We already know about one small mistake that we actually did and will come in the release today, but it will be fixed soon. Slovenia. In the Slovenian translation, it's actually there is a typo.
There's a typo in the name. So.
We are really sorry. It will be fixed as soon as possible, but for today's release, it will be a bit. Sorry about that. I hope it's the only one
I'm sure everybody, you know, will look over that, you know, for how beautiful and how much work is gone into this DLC, for sure. But it's good that we recognise that, and a fix is already on the way, so that's good to hear. But there was a comment up here that really made me laugh a little bit, actually, in the chat. I don't remember who it came from. There we go. It's from Kafam saying the old lady is selling the vegetables on the side of the road as part of the OG vegetable team. There you go. Definitely. a bit of canon on all for you there. One of the original members of the vegetable team. I love it. That's really good. And actually, I wanted to ask, have you had the opportunity to visit any of these countries in your life?
브라질 망했다.
Yeah, like they did a trip. You
Is that the team?
I was not part of the trip, so I didn't went there for the research trip. I was taking care of the team and keeping things going when it happened. A long time ago, I was on vacation, like twice vacation in Croatia. On hwamul, I think it was. It's a long time ago. It's like more than 20 years.
나 좆됐네. 야, 얘 봐,
I
왜
tried
얘도
to
왔다고
find
나
a place on
좆됐다고
the map
이거.
today,
이거 어떻게 해야 돼?
and
나
I think I found it, but not sure if it's correct. Yeah, I was Slovenia, Croatia. That's it.
아, 이거 멈춰. 오이씨.
It's always the way after a DLC releases like this that you travel through it in the game, you go, why have I never been here in real life? You know, if it's this beautiful in the game, you know, I want to get there for sure myself. So, like, coming to mind to think about it, I hope maybe you put a little Easter egg in of yourself, maybe a mini version of you kind of sunbathing on a beach somewhere near to the place where you're taking your vacation. I think that would have been a fun montage for sure. It could be. But actually, we got quite a few people asking about, is there any secret this, secret that? Chat, you're gonna have to
Easter eggs,
travel and find it yourself.
And
You're gonna find it for yourself, chat. Yeah, I imagine there is though, right?
Exactly as Alex says. Buy it, drive through. You will find a lot of interesting things. Yeah, you want some Easter eggs.
씨발, 왜 이래?
Absolutely, and I think I spied your GPS a little bit here as you're going through. Have we got a really twisty road?
Yes. Yes, I'm a bit scared.
And this is something that I noticed the community was talking about a little bit over our social media and our forums when they first got to have a little glimpse of the map for the first time. They're like, wow, there's some really tricky roads in this DLC, right? We've had a few people kind of showing off their maneuvering skills in some of the narrow roads in the city, and some people winding through these roads as well. And I'm just like, wow, I mean, these roads must be just as impressive as in real life, but it must have been quite tricky for your team to kind of fit these in as well, no? With all the bends and the sharp turns as well on the same scale.
I think they are a bit larger because even our roads are actually a bit larger than in reality. But it helps a lot for people that play for relax and not like try to lose their mind driving through here. There are some places are definitely gonna be really tricky, especially in the cities because the space around the dogs and stuff like this is sometimes really tricky. I think the favorite one for me is the Tirania construction place.
Is this an X-ray?
It should be X-ray. Don't know if it's actually working.
I'm not sure. They might not call me for that.
Closed.
I wanted to get X-ray.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a fellow trucker behind me. Okay.
Quite a few places, but in some places we actually simplify the borders and didn't do the X-ray and other gameplay parts. I don't know if this one is the one with the
I don't know. I'm just causing havoc and chaos here.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're blocking it for everybody. Come on, man, move out the way.
Playing game for me.
Watching me struggling or what?
No, causing chaos on the roads.
I mean, that's why I'm here. I enjoy watching you work. Just have a good noise.
we should play Convoy again together, so I can roast you as well.
Yeah, maybe I deserve that. Absolutely, yeah, no. But honestly, it's just such a beautiful DLC with so much detail. And was it hard to include so much detail into some of these cities and areas? Because of course, there's finding that balance, right, between making sure everything runs nice and smoothly for everybody, but also making it really lively and wanting to kind of have a good bar and standard to set in terms of detail.
Detail. Some of the map team, they really like to do like small things and like add more and more and more. So I was more the guy that was going around and saying like, that's maybe enough.
Too many.
Maybe move on and do like a similar thing on the road next to it because some of the parts where we could spend another year adding to this DLC and we still wouldn't be done because it's so rich. We could continue for infinity, but we had to stop at some point and even like return to some places and like comb it over and make some things like less detailed because we were like having a trouble with the performance a bit, so
right.
I had to change that on places where we went overboard a bit. So choosing what to do, what to add into the map and what to skip was really hard because there is a lot of things.
I see a comment like in the chat like maybe not that many trees and a Bob Ross emoji next to it. Every tree.
Oh, happy little trees.
Yeah,
happy little trees. Absolutely, exactly. We also have another question up in here saying, they're asking whose idea was it to have the doggos, but maybe that was part of the research to have the dogs. Maybe there's a lot of dogs around the streets and such.
It was actually a bit a controversial thing because, for example, Albania has a lot of stray dogs. Not really good for them in this country, but
It's kind of iconic.
it's
for that.
part of the country,
Yeah.
so we had at least had some of them around the country.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of enjoy seeing them around, you know, on the pathways and stuff like this as well. And that's what we urge you to do, chap, because we love it when you're out to kind of go along your own journeys, but pick out these little things that you're seeing along the way. And of course, when the DLC does release this evening, that's the first thing we urge you to do. Get out there on the
Count
road,
all the
enjoy it,
dogs.
share your photos. You can count all the dogs too, but yeah. Share your photos with us, share your feedback with us, maybe if you really like it, leave a positive review on our Steam as well and more, because we love to hear your feedback about it all. Of course, I know that Kokov and his team are probably very eager as well to see your reactions as well. It's probably a little bit nerve-wracking for you at the same time, exciting but nervous at the same time. Would you explain
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Half of the team is dreading what people actually find and what the criticism will be, because, as I said, these countries have history, and that history is complicated. But I think when it comes to like making a nice map, I hope everything will be fine, because the team did a really good job on this.
Absolutely. Yeah, agreed. And I wanted to touch maybe if you knew a little bit of information about it, but about some of the industries as well. Of course, there's a range of different industries across the West Balkans as well, and there's some kind of unique ones as well.
Is that guy watching the stream on his tablet? Probably.
Hey, he's distracted. He's distracted. I like it though. I like it. But yeah, some of the industries as well, and was that also kind of?
Since like the aluminium production is kind of boring in itself, it's like a foundry, a bit similar to our steelworks. We wanted to do something more than that, so we can even visit the bauxite deposits, which is the material from which the aluminium is made. So we are actually driving around it like 10 minutes ago, something like that, near Nikšić. But we didn't like exit that way. But yeah, it's there. Like bauxite is like a very very orange color, and we have like a huge deposit of piles of bauxite, and you can drive there, see where it all starts, and then go throughout the life cycle, the foundries where the aluminium is created, and then transport it somewhere else.
That's cool.
Create stuff from this, even in the factories or even the furniture factories, because it's used a lot in all of them.
I was going to say, almost like you're following the journey, the life of, yeah. It's really cool to hear. This is a beautiful part of this beautiful lake here. Is there a ferry down there as well? And,
this is Dubrovnik, actually.
Ah, okay.
One of the most famous tourist places in Croatia.
I believe Alex, do you remember our gameplay stream, from?
I was going to say, we came from the other side,
yeah, from
right?
the other side.
Yeah, we're driving back the other way. I see.
I'm sorry, Chet, but it looks like the battery in my wireless mouse here is dying. So, when I'm trying to look around, it's sometimes a bit shaky. Let's see if we can survive.
I'm sure we'll be okay.
In a few minutes, Never will actually get to the DaelleoseuTXgaelleoseuteonTX bridge, which is one of the hugest construction in last years in the whole Croatia. It's a new bridge connecting the two parts of Croatia that were interrupted by Bosnia. And I know even this place has some baggage around it. It was one of the places that was actually being constructed as we work on this DLC, so you will see the bridge, how it looks right now, how we actually managed to create it before it was actually open and available for references. So we hope in the end it's looking like the real one, but we were doing it from construction photos and other information that we could get like that.
I was gonna ask
Is it
you,
this
it's
one?
like,
No, this is the one.
Next one.
The next one, yeah.
yeah.
You will see the
Yeah.
other one.
I was gonna ask actually, like, were you kind of almost like, you receive like a new reference, you have to add a little bit more and a little bit more, or did you just kind of wait for a while till it built up a bit more and then kind of make a big update to the bridge, or how did it work in that sense? We kind of go back and forth between it.
We had some like visualization how it should look, so we try to remember that. We know where it goes through. There were some fun sample 360 photos of the construction. So we created everything around it. The bridge itself, the asset department was research department and asset department were working on that one and trying to find the references to create it. It was done in the DLC in the meanwhile.
Yeah,
So,
I imagine you have plenty to work on.
And in the end, there was like a huge video when the opening was happening. So that was source for us. The final shape.
Yeah, that's so interesting. It's always really cool to learn about these little things that, you know, you pass over them for maybe a minute or two, but in reality those things have taken quite a long time for our teams to work.
Yeah, this
I get it. Wow. It's an impressive bridge, isn't it? It's quite long, and the way that it's shaped
in
as well,
reality
kind of
it's
bends over.
even longer actually.
Yeah, the size of it. It's an impressive feat of engineering, and one that I'm actually quite happy to see it in our game here. So massive props to everybody involved in getting this going, and as realistic as possible with the lights there, the suspension, beautiful.
Currently, in reality, I think trucks are still not allowed here.
Oh, okay.
It's planned to open the road even for trucks quite soon, I think. Because
Is that just so they like test it or with the cars first?
Don't know. There was, I think, the infrastructure along the road was not ready for trucks yet. We didn't do that part. It didn't fit the map.
It's gonna be it's gonna be open for trucks today at 7:50.
Yeah, basically.
We made it official.
It's coming in realities too, so we are not doing anything that's not.
Benny says leaked. We just leaked their spoilers.
Yeah.
and the trucks.
We went a little bit ahead.
That's great stuff. And well, honestly, we've got some lovely messages coming here from the chat. Strahai009 here saying, great job guys, you're doing very nice. I love it, I can't wait to try it for myself. Team K-Sticks says, massive respect to the team. It looks like it was very difficult to bring this all together. Kevin saying, wow, so beautiful. Lots of great positive comments here. So thank you everybody for all your really nice positive comments. Prop up and the team and everybody else watching.
Thank you.
Live now from the kitchen. They really appreciate seeing all the positivity and such for such a momentous project.
Yeah, we will visit them in a few minutes, I guess, as well through our colleague Chenda with a camera on his mobile phone, I believe. We will see a glimpse of the party as well.
Yeah, we'll be taking a look with them. Chenda's out with his famous mobile camera, so we'll give you some eyes to the kitchen. So those watching in the kitchen, get your hair and makeup ready.
Get ready.
Just bring out the hi mum signs and anything else that you might have to go from the stream. You'll be famous here in just a few seconds. So no, but thank you everybody. We appreciate it. If you're just joining us, welcome along to the West Balkans DLC release stream. Of course, today is the momentous occasion and date of the release of the West Balkans DLC. We've already been joined by a couple of guests here. We had Thomas before, we've got Prokop with us now. We've also got one more special guest joining us before the release as well. We're counting down the time now, only about an hour and 26 minutes left, which is all very, very exciting indeed. So if you haven't already, make sure that add the West Balkans DLC to your Steam wish list. Again, a massive thank you to everybody that's had it in their wish list for quite a long time, because it has been a little bit of a long time coming due to other circumstances, beyond our control. But it's been great to get to this moment. We're so happy to be able to be releasing such a beautiful part of the world in Euro Truck Simulator 2, whether that's day or night, as we can see here. Nimro, I know you love the night driving. It gets a little bit difficult for you in the studio to see.
But don't worry, there is a truck stop coming by, and I will get a rest there.
I think this should be a quite scenic one, actually.
A scenic one, okay.
Okay.
Is it like
So,
this one?
Yeah, it can
Okay.
also have like a look inside the valley.
Awesome.
But quite excited.
Like most of the DLC is actually scenic. So you can like you toss a stone and you hit a nice view. So
That's great.
That's awesome. We expect lots of photos and screenshots and videos, chat. Make sure you share them with us once you're out there on the road exploring, for sure. And actually, I wanted to ask, speaking of like truck stops and stuff, is that quite a common thing throughout the West Balkans region, or not so much? Because I know trucking is quite a big thing over there. You have a lot of truckers and main
Like
kind of logistics over there.
huge truck stops are like more like specialty for Croatia and Slovenia. Other countries have a lot of roads, but not much like a specialized truck stops. Huge gas stations like here, because like as I said, infrastructure in some of the countries is a little bit behind being worked on, let's say. So there are a lot of interesting places that are not truck stops per se, but places where the player can park and sleep and like see interesting things around.
Basically, you're going to have the best office view ever, chat. That's what it's going to be happening as a
You
truck
showed
driver.
it so well.
Beautiful places. I know. It's going to be beautiful. And yeah, this stop here looks quite unique. I'm excited to see how it's going to look in the day, for sure. So let's see here. Once Nemo pulls up and we make it the daytime, let's see how it looks. 'Cause,
Even
excited to see what's around us.
especially around these parts of the Croatia, the roads are usually going through like mountain hills, and some of the truck stops are actually like wedged inside the cliffs and mountains, and
Oh, okay.
or like not inside the mountains, but between the mountains and inside the valleys. In reality, we managed to do like this one here. This style that's like you have to exit the road and go to a truck stop next to the road. That's between two hills with a nice view.
The drone is released. Look at that.
Wow. Look at
But
that, you got like a
in reality,
beautiful
there are
valley.
a lot of similar ones around this part of Croatia.
Man, so people just spend like a little bit of time here, but I feel like this would be a good place to go camping or
Nice.
something, man. This is like a week. A week, yeah, have a whole vacation in this
You
festival.
have like playground here.
Right? Yeah. You got some like benches, have a barbecue. This looks like a nice place to stop for sure. You got lots of people coming
We
in.
try to continue from this.
Right. I like that. K-Vam says gas station vacation. I like it. That's a I like it. Totally go camping there. Exactly, Chad. Exactly. Well, time is running out here with Prokop. I can't believe it.
Oh, it actually is. Okay.
Yeah, but I wanted to ask just a couple more questions before you have to disappear. So now that the West Balkans is out, could you maybe, without revealing anything or too much teasing anything, be able to maybe give a little hint on maybe what you're going to be working on in the future? Okay.
So you don't have
But
enough.
I won't be actually leading another one.
Okay.
But yeah, we are actually working on two.
So you're gonna be like
Wow.
getting for some time more back to the like creating the world.
Creating
more.
more like helping with the technical side of the map,
Okay.
helping with people to like keep the map working, the game working
Okay.
throughout the map.
Very
So
exciting.
Okay. Sounds good.
that's what I will do.
Good stuff. Well, still a lot ahead then. Still a lot of work ahead for sure. But I'm sure the community's been very excited to hear what that is. And of course, we also want to give you this opportunity right now. If you would like to do any kind of shout out or messages towards the community or to any others in from your team as well, this is your moment. This is your time on the platform.
So I already gave shout out to specific members, but I would like to thank all the map team and for the community. If you find something that we did wrong, please let us know. Because this was like overwhelming at times. So I hope we will try to fix everything that we did wrong. If you let us know. If not, if everything is alright, good too. Enjoy and have a nice time with this. DLC.
Thank you so much. Yeah, no, we appreciate your time. We appreciate your knowledge and sharing so much with us. And of course, most of all, appreciate your hard work that's gone into leading the team and this map and the direction that it's gone and getting it to this point as well. You told us how challenging and difficult it is, so we really appreciate all the hard work. And chat again, let's get some thank yous and positivity in the chat for Prokop and the team. And of course, just like he said, if you do find anything, you can report it via our forms. Forms.scssoftware.com is the best place to do your reporting if you manage to spot anything. But if you really love it, like it, make sure to let us know. Maybe even leave a positive review on Steam for us at the West Balkan Steam store page. It really helps us out and makes a difference. So thank you, everybody. But unfortunately, that is all we have time for with you, Prokop. We're going to let you go and enjoy some well-deserved drinks and food in the kitchen and relax a little bit before the release. But again, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for inviting me, and you enjoy the rest of the stream.
Oh, we will.
Absolutely.
We definitely will.
Absolutely.
Very, very excited for the release for sure. Well, chat, we're going to be taking another quick 5-minute breather here as we get our next guest on. A very special guest, so do not go anywhere. Grab yourself a drink, take a break for a minute or two, but definitely come back here in around 5 minutes' time as we bring in our next guest. And we're also going to have some live scenes from Chenda. Is that right? Nimiro?
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, we have it here.
There it is. Look at that. There we go.
Look at that, Alex.
Well, chat,
Alex, where we are again? Like we're missing all the fun.
on the screen. I can see us. We're right there on the screen. We're there.
Chat, send 3 pizzas to Alex and to the studio.
We love it. Chat, we'll see you in just 5 minutes' time. But for now, enjoy the release party countdown from Chenda.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya.
Inside. There you go. Takový suchý tady nikdo není.
Ale já jsem vyhrála pro sebe. A to je hrozně já jsem otočila tak.
Už je tady. Ale nakonec ten jsme našli. Taky nemůžete chybět.
Co? Co?
왔어요, 다 왔어요. 다 왔어요. 영영영영영영영영영영. 스리오 파버. 여기 겁나 계시네. 여기 차 엄청 오씨. 오씨 영상을 봐야겠네.
빨간 파일 준비하세요.
영상이 커?
발견하세요.
아씨 여기
발견하세요.
파버 렉이 심하다. 렉이 심해. 맞다. 렉이 왜 이렇게 심해? 어우.
발견.
많아. 도착했어요. 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 근데 차가 왜 이래? 다 왔는데요. 좀 삐따요. 삐뚤빼뚤. 끝 완료. 영상 보러 갑시다. 나나 영상 보러 갑시다. 영상 보러 갑시다. 한숨 자고. 한숨 자고. 에브리번 안녕.
And we are back.
Hey, welcome back everybody.
Hey,
If
everyone.
you're just joining us, welcome along for the West Balkans DLC release stream here with us, SES Software. I'm Alex, one of the community managers. I'm joined by Namiro, PR marketing manager
Hey, everyone.
in the studio in Prague, and we're also joined by very special guest, Pavel Shabor, CEO of SES Software. Pavel, it's a pleasure to have you with us today. How are you doing?
Always nice to be here. Thank you. It's great.
It is.
Great to be here.
Yeah, great occasion, of course, as always. The release of the West Balkans DLC is quite an exciting time. We saw some images from the kitchen of the staff enjoying themselves with some food and some drink.
It's like parties going on.
Yeah, I imagine
Because the
some
team
of the
here
food
is
is
still
hungry.
hungry, right?
Yeah, we got no used to that.
I've already had my share. Like we had Meskavica, we had
Was it good?
Ivar.
Was it good?
안녕들 안녕들 하시죠. 안녕하시죠.
We had some
안녕하시죠. 이미 다 끝나버렸네.
See,
sweets.
see Alex, see Alex.
What you're missing?
See what we are missing?
I was going to say, it sounds so fancy and good that I don't even know what those dishes are. Are they like meat dishes or are they?
That's ground meat. That's kind of like it's a little bit like a burger, but
잠깐만.
it's
여기 텍사스
way of
여기.
Okay,
I guess.
It's like fried or,
It's spicy
or bacon or fried or
I
자,
would
텍사스.
expect grilled.
grilled.
But I don't know. I mean, when you put me in a kitchen, I'm totally lost anyway. Like,
Yeah, me too.
Maybe like hard-boiled eggs would be the limit of my capabilities. So
무시 무시.
Well, either way, it's great to have such a nice atmosphere in the office from all of our team members who have worked so hard on this map and others as well to enjoy this celebration. And then, of course, it's nice to have everybody together.
괜찮네. 유라나. 자, 여기 그 영상 보고 씨발 존나 힘들었네. 오우 쉣. 우와 괜찮아. 그래서 센터 가서 자고 한숨 자고 하고 영상 보고 마무리 할게요. 삐용 빠양. 아 이거 꺼야 돼 그럼 이거. 우와. 이상한 거 나타났어. 와 신기하다. 전차 로봇이야. 좀 자고 일단은 여기서 자고 영상 봅시다. 나갈려면 사이트. 영상 보고 왜 그래. 굉장히 텍사스에서 충전 좀 하고 잠깐 자고 그리고 다음에 영상 보고 에이 설마 사이타마 그럴 리가 있나? 설마 아무튼 들어가고 좀 잠깐 찾기 sorry 땡 아 이거 똑바로 하면 재미가 없는데 있다고 하라고 이거? 회전이 좋은데 회전이 좋다고 영상은 옆으로 돌려야 되는데 이게 내가 먹은 거. 오씨 깜짝이야. 하여튼 큰일 날 뻔했네. 하마터면 큰일 날 뻔했어요. 뭐하냐? 영상이나 보세요. 영상이나 보세요. 이렇게 좋아해. 영상인가봐. 영상이나 시청합시다. 자 여러분, 오케이, 메리 크리스마스. 메리 크리스마스. 백할도 메리 크리스마스. 영상 시청이 80점 많아요. 내가 궁금한 텍사스에. 자, 텍사스. 자, 개버스턴이야. 자, 아이씨, 화면 돌려줄게. 잠깐만. 핸드폰이 다 나오네. 내가 너 들고 있을 필요가 없잖아.
As well, and of course our chat's very excited as well. We have over 2,000 people watching from around the world. Chat, let's get another location check because it's great to see how many people are watching from all over the world and where you're watching from as well. We got people from Poland, Portugal, India, Germany, Texas, Canada, Croatia, Hungary, Chicago.
Oh wait,
the chat goes so fast now.
So much.
There it goes. Yeah, it goes so
like
fast.
I see it
But it's
already.
great to just have such a worldwide community here for the release of the West Balkans. And we've had some great guests so far as well. We've also got Thomas sharing with us his experience and knowledge and behind the scenes of creating the beautiful, wonderful trailer that we have for the West Balkans. We've had Prokop as well, who was sharing some knowledge on how it was all created, the West Balkans map and the road networks and the challenges that came with it as well. And now we're honoured to have Pavel Shapur here as well with us. And Pavel, it must be quite nice for you as well to see that we're finally being able to release the West Balkans with your chosen studios.
It's a big relief to finally be at the end of another major map DLC project. This one was, I guess, as ever, the most ambitious. The specific type, I mean, Prokop must have been talking a lot about this, but the specific kind of combination of water bodies, the seas, the shores, the lakes and the mountains and the historical city centers, all that in a big mix, it made it very difficult, and the team made quite some bold choices in not relying that much on like totally creative artistic license translation, not making it too much, trying to be bit by bit in locations like true to the reality that they managed to explore, and location scouting did their job and all that. We had quite a challenging task ahead of us, and the guys prototyped like hell early on. Prototype like hell, promising the programmers that it's all going to be fine, only to later find out that the complexity of the geometry, like the the way you built the levels and all that, it really did put quite a strain on the engine. So the optimization stages at the very end, all that, like there's a lot of stages in that project that made it quite like complex and maybe sometimes frustrating for parts of the team. But the result, after so much work, the result is
기본적으로
fabulous. Everybody like is in love with the result. You've seen the fabulous trailer that only is possible because the guys creating the worlds, creating.
지역이 넓어. 지역이 좀 크지. 나라에 대해서 보면 좀 크지. 이 전체적으로. 잠깐만. 저 비고를 끄고 올게. 이거는
Creating the models, creating the vegetation, all those effects.
2시간이네. 집, 도시, 뭐 하여튼 여기 전체적으로 다 넓어. 넓고 좁고 굉장히 대지가 커. 진짜
Put so much of their heart into this project. So in the end, it's fantastic.
I couldn't agree more, and that's not only been evident from what you've been saying with Prokop and how he shared how they were really
이런 집들은 개인 거야.
going for a lot of details and putting as much as they can, pushing the limits, but also from the reactions from our community as well, who've seen so many of the trailers we put out and social media teasers and blogs as well, showcasing so many different parts of the West Balkans. And there's been lots of positive comments as well, and I imagine you're quite pleased with how the West has turned out. I imagine, much like many of us, we barely.
텍사스는 이게 이 돼지보다 훨씬 커. 자, 여기가 끝에라서 잘 안 보이지. 잠깐만. 여기가 자, 여기가 거의 비슷비슷해. 여기는 완전히 있고, 여기 이 배 만드는 구조고, 여기 쫙 이렇게 돌려보면 여기 쭉 이렇게 네가 상상으로 쭉 보면 굉장히 많아. 여기 보면 이렇게 캠핑카, 그리고 여기 쓰는 쫙 이렇게 쫙 있어. 이렇게 쭉 보면 이게 텍사스는 굉장히 넓어. 잠깐만 들어갔다 올게. 자, 여기 들어갈게. 자, 이거. 자, 여기 구경을 비축해지. 여기는 그 나나. 자, 여기는 배 만드는 건데 이런 낙하보드, 이런 걸 만드는 되고, 전체적으로는 여기 보면 이쭉 이런 이 배들이 있어. 쫙 이렇게 배가 있어. 이게 다 배 모양이야. 이거를 만들어서 이런 배가 나오는 거야. 자, 여기 보면 이런 배가 나와. 이렇게 만들어 배가 이렇게 나오고, 자, 여기는 이거는 그냥 애니메이션 그 각도고, 자, 여기는 거의 저수지 바다지. 바다. 여기 쭉 아까 우리가 구경을 못했으니까 이렇게 해서 이렇게 여기 이 배를 이 크레인이 걸어주는 거야. 이렇게 걸어줘. 이거를 이렇게 배를 갖다 걸어주는 거야. 이렇게 걸어가지고 이렇게 쭉 올려주는 거야. 그래서 땡기는 거야. 여기서 봐봐. 자, 저기 봐봐. 자, 봐봐. 저기 봐봐. 여기 봐봐. 말라나 이렇게 땡겨줘서 이렇게 밑에 내려주는 거야. 그럼 이거를 쭉 이렇게 배는 가고, 다른 배 또 가져와서 이렇게 쭉 위로 올려서 이렇게 쫙 해서 이렇게 올리는 거야. 봐봐. 야, 보이지? 그냥 내리고 올리고 하는 거야. 그럼 다시, 자, 이렇게 바퀴가 있잖아. 이렇게 쭉 왔다가 다시 들어오는 거지. 그럼 이제 내려주고, 똑같이 내려주고, 새가 날아가지. 새가. 하여튼 좀 렉이 심하다. 같은 얘기지. 갈매기. 자, 저쪽에 이 배 지나가지. 이게 쭉 이렇게 가는 거야. 쫙 가는 거야. 온종일 그냥 만드는 거지. 쭉 이렇게 가는 거야. 쫙, 저 배가 쫙 저기로 쭉 이렇게 올라가. 일단 여긴 저수지고 그지가. 자, 갑시다. 고고. 이게 벨트야. 이게 여기 벨트가 있잖아. 이걸 걸어야 돼. 이걸 걸어서 이렇게 쭉 올리는 거야. 아까처럼 배가 똑같은 거지. 자, 갑시다. 이제 가봅시다. 아직 가봅시다. 음악이 좀 빠져서 그렇지. 자, 이제 여기는 구경을 했고, 이제 다음 지역으로 영상을 봤으니까 이제 갑시다. 여기는 그냥 아까 봤던 대로 그냥 비슷해. 와슈. 와슈 와슈. 안녕 안녕. 야, 이거 왜 이래? 야 이거 왜 이래?
오빠, ¿cómo estás?
렉이 좀 심해서. 자 여기는 라메야. 여기는
어이.
알았어 잠깐만. 여기 안 먹혀. 아 이게 여기 이 차 보여? 쭉 이게 이게 자동차 여기 만드는 곳이고. 이게 안 먹혀. 와 신기하다. 이상한 저 부르릉 간다. 여기가 안 먹혀. 아, 큰일 났다 나 이거. 큰일 났어 나 이거 어떻게 되냐 이거. 이 찍히지가 않아 지금. 된다 됐어. 원래? 야, 이거 안 찍혀. 나 좋댔어. 나 이거 어떡하냐. 하하 나 진짜 이거 채팅창이 안 쳐져. 채팅창이 안 쳐진다. 채팅창이 큰일 났어 나. 채팅창이 쳐지질 않아. 클릭이 안 돼. 클릭이. 야 이거 어떻게 되냐. 야 이거 어떻게 되나. 미치겠네 이거. 어떻게 만들어야 되지. 채팅이 아예 자체가 안 되는데. 나 이거 채팅 미치겠다. 채팅을 치지 말아야겠다. 와 완전 죽어버렸다. 아 나 진짜 미치겠네 이거. 됐어. 오씨. 안심이 사람네. 아이씨. 오케이. 샀으면 여기까지 하고. 유튜브는 안녕. 유튜브는 뿅. 유튜브는
여기 만드는 친구야.
No. 이거 또 뭐야? 왜 이래?
찍 가야지.
망했어.
네.
망했어. 나는야. 어떻게 해야 되냐 이거? 또 시작이네. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. 아, I love you, baby. 잠깐만. 나나야 잠깐만.
예.
카메라 좀 자꾸 켤게. 이거 갑자기
아.
유튜브 계속 들어오는데. 여기까지 할게요. 여러분 안녕. 빠이빠이. 안녕. 빠이빠이.